Welcome back to today's episode of the Jetstream.
It's been a couple of weird 3-day weeks.
We all got 2 half days next week. Again! Whoops, just one for the people who are taking the PSAT. Good luck, test takers.
The only thing on my mind though is a Skate's high school volleyball tournament next Thursday in Busan.
Oh yeah, I'm so hyped about it.
Me too, man. Before we head into the show, here goes the Jetstream trivia.
What was the new librarian, Miss Kim's, previous job at her old school?
It's gonna be a tough question.
For our first segment, Andy, Brian, and Noah reported on the new Alpha Mark scale.
Following that is gonna be a look into our visit to the Daegu International Shooting Range. I'm Colin G.
And I'm Ethan Rossmeisel. These stories and more on today's
Jetstream! We're seniors, so we're not part of the next story.
That's right, there's a new grading system for kids in grade 10 and below.
Yes, and from what I hear, anything above 93 equals 100 from now on.
What? How does that work?
Well, that's what the new Alpha Mark scale says.
Brian, Andy, and Noah covered this new grading system.
Hey Jess, this is Nolly from the Jetstream. Today, we'll be asking all on the campus about the new grade policy. The Alpha Mark scale is applied to 6th to 10th grade. Let's go!
This school year, DIS transitioned from a traditional percent grading system to an Alpha Mark scale for grades 6 to 10. The goal is to allow students to minimize the pressure of grades. The Alpha Mark scale provides specific grade ranges with an A from a 93 to 100, A minus from 90 to 92.9, B plus from 83 to 89.9, and so on. This means that anything in between 93 and 100 equals the same width and the same number when calculated into the GPA or grade point average. In the past, a 99 mean a different number than 100 when calculating GPA.
What was your role in creating the Alpha Mark scale?
I was part of the secondary work team that did it. So a group of teachers got together, we looked at research, we looked at what's been done at DIS, and we found that the best practice is to use the Alpha Mark instead of percentages.
What is the Alpha Mark scale?
It's a way to measure grades using the alphabet, so A, B, C, D, and F.
Is the grading policy good or bad?
I think it depends on the situation, because if I get a good grade, like a high A, then I would think that people who also got like low/mid A, if they get the same grade as me, then it's not really fair, because people who got the higher A's worked harder to achieve that grade, but getting the same grade as others might feel a bit unfair. But on the other hand, if I'm the person who got the mid A or lower A, then I would think it's good because it's really beneficial.
Retakes, taking a test for a second time, to improve a test score, takes a lot of time for students and teachers. Now, if a student feels that a 94 means the same as 100, maybe they will stop taking a test for a second time. Is the Alpha Mark scale improving the retake process?
I think it's really good, new, better policy now because we can minimize the stress that comes from the retake, because a lot of people want to retake even after they got 99 on the math test, they want to get 100. But now, using this new Alpha Mark scale, we can minimize that retake, like the number of retakes that students should do. So I think it's better for both students and teachers.
I'm curious to see how this impacts students, and I'd like to see what students think about it after they've had some time to experience the new grading system.
I'm hoping that these new structures or new system policies that are built in DIS provides better learning environment for the DIS students.
Wow, it was great to hear the voices of our teachers and students. I think the new grade policy is awesome. What do you think about Jess? This was Wally, and back to the studio.
Man, I wish I was a few years younger. Juniors and seniors, we don't use the new scale.
Yeah, we're too old for the new alpha system. Speaking of alphas, I'm pretty sure I was the alpha of the shooting range we went to.
I don't know, man, but the range was fire.
We took Aaron and visited the Daegu International Shooting Range.
What's up, Jets? Today we're at the Daegu International Shooting Range.
Well, if you thought firearms are illegal in Korea, you're wrong, because I'm about to shoot it up in here.
You're half wrong, because you still can't carry guns outside, but if you're over 14-year-old, you can start shooting at the shooting range.
And we're gonna try 3 types of shooting today. First, air rifle. Second, clay shooting. And lastly, but not least, pistol shooting. Let's go.
This shooting range in Daegu underwent a big renovation recently, and because of the success of Pan Hyo-jin at the Paris Olympics, they have experienced an increase in business.
First of all, by renovating the old buildings, we would be able to host many international competitions. By doing so, we're expecting many international shooters to attend training camps at Daegu, and we're also expecting an increased interest in shooting. We have definitely seen a popularity growth after the Paris Olympics thanks to the medals Korea has earned. We received many calls about becoming a professional shooter, along with calls for shooting lessons and experiences. The people that come here are mostly beginners. They come for a date, as a class, or with a family to experience shooting for the first time.
That's my first shot. I'm gonna land a 10 right in the middle, okay?
Low key, the average like
Probably a 7 or 6.
7, 6.
Nah, you missed. You missed. What is that, bro?
Yours is worse, bro.
That's a 6. I mean, okay.
That was the best. Last shot.
Yeah.
Off here. That's a 4 or a 5. We're being generous.
We gave you a 5.
Aaron got a 19, but 19 out of 30. 7.
That's 3 7s, 21. That's 3 8s. That's 3 8s. Alright. That was pretty good.
Well, that was pretty competitive, except for Aaron.
He did really bad.
Yeah, right. And this is the pistol and clay shooting building. It's a different building. So let's get right at it.
That was fun.
So now we're gonna count up our scores, and let's start with Colin first. You ready?
So I shot 10 bullets. But what I can see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 counts. So I completely missed 1 bullet. A 7, a 9, and a 10.
What? Okay, reset.
I think
74, not that bad. That's a passing score. That's a passing grade. Okay, now it's Aaron's turn.
I completely missed 3 of my shots, and I still got a higher score than Aaron. And let's say, you were a police officer.
don't take me to the military, cause I'm a friendly fire.
Moral of the story, I'm the best shooter here. Steph Curry.
Hey guys, now we're at the clay shooting range. I know I didn't shoot well, but I feel it. This is the one. I'm getting first place, okay? Let's get right into it.
No, you're not. The shooting range can be a fun experience for individual people and groups to enjoy. Maybe you pick up the hobby and hit the bullseye. Back to the studio.
As you can see, shooting's up. I was having a blast because I was dominating every single round. More people should check out that place.
It gives instant adrenaline for sure. I'll beat you next time.
That is not happening. Okay, so the answer to today's Just Dream trivia. What was Miss Kim's job at her old school?
My first guess was just librarian, but she was an art teacher.
Yeah, Jets, she majored in art.
Anyway, tomorrow is parent-teacher conferences, and good luck, families. Thanks for joining us today.
And as always, stay determined,
intellectual, and
successful.
Por el camino del desierto, el viento me despeina, suave aroma de colita, no nada del aire. Ella de lo lejos, una luz entera, la idea de mezclar. Te vi por en la noche, ella estaba a la entrada y la campana ya sonar. Y me dijo ya mismo, esto puedo del cielo. Ella enciende una vela y nuestra de camino. Soy voz el corredor.